Here they come. I wonder if he is going to cheat Miss Rosie out of her farm. If I could hide and hear what they say, maybe I know. Where'll I hide? Oh, this clothes basket looks good enough. I reckon I'm safe here. I always did think I looked like a rag bag, but I never thought I'd be taken for a bunch of dirty clothes.
There now, Gladys May. Calm yourself.
Calm? I'll never be calm again until I'm back home in Chicago.
We'll leave the first thing in the morning.
I'd rather leave tonight. Can't we go at once?
We can't go until Mrs. Burry signs those papers.
Then you've decided to buy the farm.
Of course. If she didn't sell, I'll make her.
But what on earth do you want with this rocky old poverty-stricken farm?
Poverty-stricken? Yeah. Oh, maybe you're not as wise as your old uncle, Gladys Murray. I rather think I know a bargain when I say it. This farm is worth $500,000.
$500,000? Uncle Wilbur, surely you're jesting.
I never jest in business matters, me dear.
Is there a gold mine on the place?
Something just as good. There's oil on this farm.
Oil?
Yes, no one suspects it. They're a big bunch of yaps. They didn't know that a fortune has been hid their very foot.
Oh, I'm so glad. Well, that'll make us rich, won't it?
I should say it will. And when we get it, and believe me, your Uncle Wilbur is just the man to get it.
But Uncle Wilbur, that old farmer who was here, Mr. Slick, doesn't he suspect something?
Yeah, I should say not. He's just as green as he make 'em. It's like taking candy from a berry. He ain't got enough sense to see the brains when the bag's open. Yeah.
But how do you know there's any oil here?
How do I know? I've seen it, me dear. Seen it and smelled it. I tell you, the place is worth $500,000.
But you're getting the place from Mrs. Berry for almost nothing.
Business, me dear. A simple little matter of business. I always buy as cheap as I can and sell as high as I'm able.
Oh, I hope you can settle the matter up right away. I simply abominate the country.
Oh, I can do that all right. The old lady's just as anxious to get you away as you are.
Absolutely nothing to do but look at this scenery. No cafes, no dinners, no balls, no cabarets, nothing.
Only $500,000 worth of oil land.
And that will soon be ours.
Just as soon as she signs the papers. But she must keep a close tongue, Gladys Murray. I wouldn't have Mrs. Barry suspect anything for the world.
Oh, you can trust me.
I know I can. You see, I found evidences of oil down in that old deserted spring. Plenty of it. Why, the water was black and gummy with oil. I suspected all along there might be some in the neighborhood.
At last we've struck it rich. We can move into one of the big lakefront apartment houses in Chicago and enjoy life.
Yeah. What's all that out there?
Sis? Sis! Sis Riggs!
Remember not to word of this before Mrs. Barry.
I'll go upstairs and pack. Mrs. Barry's in there. You better see her at once and tell her to sign the papers. I think that old hayseed Slick wants to propose to her, and if he does, he might not allow her to sell the farm.
Oh, yes, he will, if I offer her a fair price. All he wants is her money. He hasn't any brains. Down at the crossroads store, they make fun of him, and the kids yell after him. Aaron Slick from Punkin caught the cold and made him sick. Yeah.
Sometimes, though, I think he isn't as ignorant as you say. He might have more sense than we give him credit for.
Listen here, his name may be Slick, but he ain't. No, Gladys May, he didn't know enough to come in out of the rain. Yeah, but I better see Mrs. Barry at once.
Yes, because if they decide to marry, I think he might prove an obstacle in our way.
I didn't want to take any risks.
Well, what do you think of that? I'll be doggone. What do you know about that? That mean old city slicker! I'm going right there and tell Miss Rosie that her place is worth $1 billion. No, I better see Mr. Slick first. She can't sign the paper nohow, 'cause I swiped the fountain pen. Oh, ho, ho, city man. I guess you ain't got all the brains in the world. I'll go down there to the spring and scoop up some of that there oil and show it to Mr. Slick. I reckon I'll show that old Maradu he ain't as cute as he thinks he is. Doggone him anyhow. I'll show him. I'll get ahead of him if I have to turn a somerset in the spring to do it. I'll show him.
Oh, I left that fountain pen right in here on the table. Where on earth is it? A body can never lay hands on anything in this house after Sis Riggs has been fooling around.
Do you see it? You should sign the paper at once, and the $1,200 is yours.
Oh, it ain't here. I'll bet a great big donut that Sis Riggs has swiped the pen. It'd be just like her.
I'll have the law on her if she has.
I got another one upstairs. Maybe I better get that.
Very well. And tell Gladys Murray to come down and witness your signature.
What's the matter? Don't you trust me?
Oh, of course I do. But we've got to do things according to law.
Oh, all right. I made up my mind to sell. Move to the city, and the sooner it's over with, the better.
Yes, indeed. The sooner it's over with, the better. $500,000, and all mine. I know how to develop oil land. At last I've made a 10 strike.
Oh, excuse me. I thought Miss Rosie was here.
Oh, no, but she'll be here presently. Come on.
All right. Just what I was aiming to do, anyhow. You're a city boarder, I reckon.
That's right. And you're the Slick Mr. Slick, I reckon.
Yep, I'm him.
I've heard me niece speak of you.
Yeah, I reckon you have. I'm kind of a dabster hand with the women folks. Miss Rosie tells me you're figuring on buying her place.
Yes, I am. In fact, it's just as good as mine right now.
That's so.
Yes, it isn't worth much, but I thought I would use it for a vacation place.
Ain't worth much.
Well, not very much. I'm giving Miss Murray $1,200 for it. A good bargain, too.
That don't seem a heap of money for you to be paying just for a place to spend your vacation in.
$1,200 doesn't mean much to Murray.
Well, then how come you don't offer her $1,500?
That's my business.
Got any other?
Any other what?
Business.
Certainly I'm a speculator.
A speculator.
Not a speculator, a speculator.
Reckon it's just about the same thing. Both of 'em's kind of rotten.
What do you mean, sir?
Now, sit down and keep cool. Ain't no use of getting all head up down here in Oklahoma. It always pays a man to keep cool.
I'm not there to be insulted.
Kindly touchy, ain't you?
I'm not used to cowboy manners.
Well, I reckon it'd kind of pay you to get a little used to 'em, especially if you're going to come down here on your vacations. You see, us men here in Oklahoma is apt to get touchy, too. Once in a while. Not very often, you understand, but maybe just once in a while.
Oh, I think I can take care of myself.
That's just what the little bantam rooster thought when he saw the chicken hawk soaring round up in the sky, but he changed his mind.
I didn't know what you mean. Are you trying to pick a quarrel with me?
Oh, Lordy, no. I'm the most peaceable individual in southeastern Oklahoma. I never killed more than 8 or 10 men in my life, and most of them weren't my fault.
Bah!
Bah? You say bah? If you go round baaing too much, they're liable to lock you up down the south pasture with the rest of the rams.
I've had enough of this.
So have I. And besides, I come here to see Miss Rosie.
I suppose now that she's sold her place, you intend to marry her.
See here, stranger, I wouldn't monkey with a buzzsaw if I was you, 'cause you might get bit. Understand?
Look here, Mrs. Barry's a fine lady. She'd make you a good wife.
Yeah, I reckon she would. Still, even if she was willing, I don't know where we'd get married.
Why not at the preacher?
Well, he don't marry folks.
Why, certainly he does. All preachers marry people.
Our preacher don't. I know he don't.
How do you know?
'Cause he's got a great big sign in front of his parsonage that says, "Don't hitch here." I reckon that's plain enough, ain't it?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I read it in the almanac.
You're a pretty bright man, Mr. Slick.
Well, I don't know. I weren't born yesterday, though.
Now, don't you think I'm offering Miss Barry a very good sum for this farm?
I ain't sure. You say you're a speculator, and a speculator ain't in the habit of offering any more'n the farm's worth. There's the screw loose somewheres, Mr. Speculator, and I reckon you're too wise to let us find out just where it is.
Yeah, you mean you think I'm a crook?
Oh, no, I don't think you're quite slick enough to be a crook. Just a slicker, that's all.
Enough of this. This place belongs to me, and I won't allow you to insult me on my own property. Now you get.
Not yet.
If you didn't go, I'll throw you off.
But you got a pretty big contract there, Mr. Speculator.
Oh, Uncle Wilbur, Mrs. Barry can't find a pen anywhere.
No, that's all right. Give her this pencil. Tell her to sign the document at once, and then you sign underneath, witnessing her signature.
But is a pencil signature within the law?
Certainly. Hurry up, Gladys Murray. Tell her to sign at once.
Seems like you're in an awful hurry to make this, Dicker.
Please oblige me by attending to your own affairs.
Oh, all right.
Mr. Slick! Mr. Slick!
What's that?
Oh, it's that pesky young'un a-hollering for me. Let me see what out there. What you want?
Don't let her sell the farm!
What say?
Don't let her sell the farm!
Don't let her sell it. Why not?
Don't let her sell it till I get there! Oh, Mr. Slick, I don't let her sell the farm. It's a put-up scheme to rob Miss Rosie. Gosh, I'm all out of breath.
What do you mean?
I don't mean nothing but this. There's oil on this farm.
It's a lie.
It ain't a lie. It's the truth. You old Hottentot.
What does this mean?
I seen him scooping down by that old spring, and then I heard him tell that city gal that there was oil in the place. I run down the spring and I scooped up this bucket full off the top of the water. Look at it. Is it oil?
Smells like oil.
It isn't oil. That ragamuffin didn't know what she's talking about.
My doggies, I believe it is oil.
It isn't. You didn't know anything about oil.
Maybe not, but right here's where I'm going to find out something about it. Sis, you run down to the store and tell Lawyer Brown to hurry up here just as fast as he can run. I got a case for him. Better tell the constable to come too, and tell him to clean the hay out of the county jail. He's liable to have a customer before night.
You bet I will. Yeah. You will call me a beggar, will you? I reckon they're going to put you in the calaboose for life. Yeah.
Little brat.
So that was your game, was it? There's oil on the farm.
Why, if there is, I didn't know it.
And you was willing to cheat that poor little widow woman out of her fortune, were you? No wonder you call yourself a speculator.
Now, see here, this farm may be worth just a little more than I give her. Yeah.
A little more? It's worth a darn sight more, and you know it.
Well, now, why should you say anything about it? See here, I'll give you $500.
500? You think I'm pretty cheap, don't you?
Okay, 800. 1,000.
No, sir.
Don't be a fool. 1,200 just for you to keep still for 5 minutes. $1,200.
$1,200.
Yeah, it's a heap of money.
1,200? Well, I wouldn't betray the trust of that little woman for $1 million.
1,500.
No, sir.
All right, then, I warn you not to interfere. The farm is sold. Legally sold. And it belongs to me. Mrs. Bray has signed the paper.
Well, I reckon you haven't got it yet.
No, but I will have it.
I don't reckon you will.
Get out of my way. You let me pass.
Not yet.
Aaron, what are you doing?
Nothing. All right, you can go on then.
Uncle Wilbur.
Let me alone.
Aaron, what does this mean?
It means that your farm's got oil on it. It's worth $1 million.
$1 million? $1 million what?
$1 million.
Mr. Merridew, is this true?
Yeah, well, it's a fact that evidences of oil have been seen, found, but
Well, you were trying to get it for $1,200.
I did get it. You sold it to me. You signed the paper.
But Mr. Merridew. Oh, I'm just dying to see real oil coming up out of the ground. Just think, it's worth $500,000 just coming right up out of the ground. Oh, I'm going to be a millionaire. I'll move to the city and live in a brownstone front for the rest of my natural life.
Sis!
Oh dear, Miss Barry is busy upstairs with that old Merridew, and the folks are all dancing in there, and I'm all alone and lonesome, and nobody loves me. I wish I was just little Sis Riggs again back in Punkin Crick, where everyone knows everyone else and likes everyone and is just as happy as the day is long. I don't like Chicago, and I don't like city folks, and I don't like city clothes. Oh, gee, they're tight. And my feet are all closed up in these here shoes. My head hurts where they frizzle my hair. My face hurts where they put beauty powder on. My back hurts from holding my shoulders so straight. And I sure wish I was a little country gal again back home.
Oh, sis, the most awful thing has happened.
What? Why? What is it?
All my money, every cent. I've got to pay it back.
Pay it back? Who to?
to that miserable scalawag Wilbur Merridew. It turns out there wasn't any oil on my farm after all.
Well, that ain't your fault, is it?
No, I don't see how it is, but he claims I sold him the place on false pretenses.
Pretenses? I don't know what pretenses is, but it sounds bad.
He says I cheated him. He's upstairs waiting for me to see the clerk and get my money. He's going to take it all. Oh, I wish I'd never got it in the first place. I just wish I was back home in Punkin Crick.
How's he gonna make you pay?
He's going to have me arrested and put in prison. Ain't that awful? Me, who's always been an active member of the Presbyterian Church and been the president of the Ladies' Aid for 3 whole years in prison. Oh, I don't know what I'll do.
So you just wait here a minute and let me go up and give him a kick on the shin.
Oh, sis, that ain't ladylike.
Well, I ain't no lady. I'm just a country gal, and I reckon I can kick him if I want to. They'll put me in jail alongside of you.